Hello friends, this is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about something that I've been thinking about that I think a lot of you have questions about as well, and I just thought it would be great to get on here and chat about it, and that is about the issue of using digital kits and making junk journals. I have seen the question posed multiple times, isn't using a digital kit cheating? Shouldn't we do it the old-fashioned way? Shouldn't we use our own creativity and come up with stuff? Isn't just printing something off, cutting it out and using it, isn't that just cheating? And I really don't understand. The more I think about it, I don't understand the question. Because how is there cheating in crafting? Crafting is an expression of the art inside our soul. Crafting is an expression of something inside of us that needs to come out. So how can you really cheat on that? And I think that this whole idea of creativity has to be 100% original is absolute, it's crazy. Because how did anybody ever get where they are? You've heard me, if you followed my channel any length of time, you know that I constantly promote artistic community. And I think that if you look way back to the art masters, if you go to art school, you are going to be studying the work of these famous artists that have contributed so much to what we understand as different types of art and expressions of different kinds of art. And I say all that as a preface to this whole issue because in my mind, I don't see any difference whatsoever between going to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and buying a paper pad and buying a digital kit or a digital paper set on Etsy and printing it off. I used to work at Staples Copy and Print Center, and I was pretty good at my job. I was Associate of the Month 2 months in a row. I did all sorts of designing business cards and printing and binding, and it really prepared me for this job. Obviously, that job was very simplistic compared to what I do now. I should have stuck with that job because I was good at it anyway. So what I'm trying to say is I understand how these paper pads and these things work and how they're made. And you have an artist who designs something on the computer, or they draw something and then scan it into the computer. And then guess what? Those paper pads, they're made up of 2 ingredients or 2 items, paper and ink. That's it. So let's talk about the digital kits. You have an artist who either creates something on the computer, or they draw or paint something and scan it into the computer. And then the physical product is 2 items, paper and ink. So in my mind, it is the same thing. You can go to the craft store and buy kits. I mean, like, let's talk about Maggie Holmes or Dear Lizzie or Amy Tangerine or Martha Stewart. You know, any of these ones that we like, we can go there to the store and then we can buy the paper pad, the ephemera pack, the chipboard stickers, the embellishment packs, the 8x8 size, the 6x6 size, the cards, the tags, the stickers. We can buy all of that in a line and then put it all together and make a journal. And that's wonderful. And that's great. It's amazing. But there's something else you can do. You can go on Etsy and you can find a digital kit from Calico Collage or Seneca Pond Crafts or My Shop or thousands of other shops, and you can print it out. And guess what that kit's going to have? Paper, sticker type things. They'd be stickers if you printed them on sticker paper, or you'll use your own glue stick. Tags, embellishments, ephemera. It's the same thing. And maybe those people who are saying that are talking about coming up with something completely original, like you go to the craft store and you pick out this paper pad, and then you pick out, this paper, and then you put them together and you create your own embellishments and all of that. Maybe that's what they're talking about. But to me, when I'm creating a journal, rarely do I just print out a kit and only use that kit. Often when I do research for a journal, I do a combination of multiple things. I search on Etsy. I look at several other sites that are free, like Pixel Scrapper or Pixabay or Graphics Fairy, Old Design Shop, places like that. And then I contact my contacts. I have several shops that I work closely with, and I contact them if I have a question about something like Digital Curio. We partner together, and I will send her a message and I will say, I am going to be working on a sewing themed journal. Do you have any papers? And she'll say, sure. And she'll send it over, and then I credit her for those papers. I can contact Seneca Pond, Digital Collage Club. I have lots of contacts where I can say, you know, I need this specifically. Do you have it? TLC Creates Vintage. And I don't just take one item and make something. I group things together. I say Seneca Pond plus Digital Curio plus Old Design Shop plus some of my digitals plus a paper pad from Michael's plus Vintage Ledger equals Amazing Junk Journal. And so I don't want any of you to feel bad at all for any reason for using digital kits or any other form of crafting. Art is art. Creating is creating. And using things that other people have created as a springboard for your own creativity is as old as the hills and older. So don't let anybody on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram make you feel bad in any way for using somebody else's work and building off of it. Now, using somebody else's work and claiming it's your work, like if you were to buy a paper pack from Digital Curio on Etsy, and then you were to say, look what I created, I designed these papers, that's a lie. And that is wrong, ethically, morally, everything, it's wrong. But printing out her work and using it to create something new, saying, I created this journal, is perfectly fine. And I do it every single day. It brings me such joy to piece together the beauty of the artistic community and make something new. I have, I'll contact people I know. When my mother-in-law comes over, I'll say, can you take these index cards and stamp them for me? Can you cut out these tags for me? Can you crochet little flowers for me? She's really good at crocheting and I'm not. You know, I'll talk to my sister-in-law and I'll be like, hey, I know you can quilt. Can you, you know, can you make me some covers? Or I have another sister-in-law who paints. I love to build an artistic community to make something new. Don't ever feel like everything you do has to be 100% you, because it's impossible. I mean, if that were the case, you would have to grow a tree, cut down a tree, turn it into paper, make your own dyes, you know, draw your own pictures. Oh, and heaven forbid you ever saw anyone else draw anything like it. Everything we do is built upon somebody else. So I just want to motivate, encourage, and inspire you today that you are enough. Your crafting is enough. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like less than you are. I see those comments all the time of, please be nice. Please only leave nice comments. This is my first time, or I'm not as good as everybody else. I see everybody else's work. I feel inferior. Please don't be harsh. Don't feel inferior for a second. I don't care if you take a piece of paper and slap stickers on and call it art, because if to you it's art, then it's art. And if somebody else doesn't like it, they don't have to like it. They can have their own opinion, but don't let their opinion of you change your outlook on life. Don't let their opinion of you make you feel insecure or less than the amazing person you were created to be. You were created for a purpose, and part of that purpose is to express yourself and the beauty of the world around you with art. So go make something today and be proud of it. I love all of you.